Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our most anticipated theme park visit of this little trip to the southeast. If you've been keeping up with this series, this is primarily a hiking trip that will be featured on my other channel, Travel Dash. You'd be surprised by the natural advantages in these states: Georgia, Alabama, the Carolinas. It's incredible here. But there's also some pretty great theme parks. Six Flags Over Georgia, behind me, being one of those. I absolutely love this place, but I haven't been in a number of years. I think it was 2023 when I last came, and there have been a lot of changes, including a new roller coaster called Georgia Gold Rusher, which I am very intrigued to get on. It's a first of its kind Intamin Ultra Surf Coaster. Shuttle ride, that'll be very interesting. Monster Mansion, their dark ride's got a lot of upgrades. Batman, their ride back here, has a lot of theming upgrades. Goliath, their marquee attraction, it's a B&M hyper coaster, that has a new repaint, among other things, food improvements, etc. And also I have Sam with me.
Hello, I'm back. I'm really excited to be here because we tried to come here about a year and 4 months ago, and we got here, landed on the plane, and got a bunch of texts saying the place closed for the day. No Six Flags for me, and now I'm finally here.
And that was weird because it was the final operating day of the season and there was no desire for them to open the park, despite the fact that they claimed weather was the reason, but it really wasn't bad. It was a little cold, it was cloudy.
A couple drips of rain at like 5 p.m. and they closed the entire park.
If you look behind us, it's the same weather today. Actually, as a matter of fact, it's a little bit rainier today, ironically, and the park is open. But it's a Saturday and they'll actually make money from it, so that's why they don't care. Regardless, I'm just glad you get your redemption visit. And then later on today, we're also going to be heading to Fun Spot America Atlanta to get on their coaster, Air Force One, which is unbelievable and one of the best in the country. But that'll be in a separate vlog, so stay tuned for that. We've got Skylar, first time.
Yeah, this is actually my first time in Georgia. I'm super hyped for Goliath, and I think the new color scheme looks beautiful.
And we got Evan, of course.
Yep, back with Mark again, so here we go, Meadow Park.
One of your home parks?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really come here a ton because it is close to me, but not super close. I kind of go to Carowinds and Dollywood more, and also I just don't really like this park that much. Hopefully it'll be better this year, and we'll see what happens.
The skyline of this park is just wildly impressive as you're driving in, especially with this new color scheme on Goliath. It looks absolutely awesome. I love it. It really reminds me of Leviathan, actually, at Canada's Wonderland. There's 12 coasters to get on here. Of course, we have some first timers, so a lot of coaster credits to be had for them. First ride up this morning is going to be Twisted Cyclone. This is a Rocky Mountain construction hybrid coaster that opened in 2018. It was a conversion from the old wooden coaster that they used to have called Georgia Cyclone. It's an okay RMC. As a ride in general, it's fantastic, but compared to the other RMCs, especially Air Force One, which we're doing later today, it is very mediocre in my opinion, and that might be a little bit of a hot take. A lot of people love Twisted Cyclone. Woo! First ride of the day, Twisted Cyclone, baby. It's not gonna be running super fast because it's a morning ride, but that's okay. Woo! Here we go, baby. Is it one of the best RMCs? Absolutely not, but it is a fun ride. I almost feel bad for it every time I do it because you have Air Force One so close by. I'm sure they never anticipated that that was ever going to be built in the same city as Six Flags Over Georgia. And because of that, it very much overshadows Twisted Cyclone. That being said, you have some great moments on there. Not huge about any of the inversions, but I love the airtime. My favorite element definitely being the wave turn. I think that is absolutely fantastic. You're floating up out of your seat sideways. Super, super cool. What do you think, Evan?
Yeah, it's just a fun little RMC. Like Mark said, it isn't going to blow you away, but it's still a lot of fun. And like, even though for RMCs it's not super great, for this park and just, you know, in general for coasters, it's still a fantastic ride.
I thought it was running pretty decent, but yeah, it was just kind of like an underwhelming version of Wicked Cyclone,
yeah, exactly.
In my opinion. To me, that was my takeaway. It's slow. I'm sure it'll warm up throughout the day. Honestly, I really liked it though. It gotta get a little faster.
We'll get you guys an updated review later on, but we got lots to get on here, and we're actually gonna start with Daredevil Dive right at Park Open, which, by the way, I wanted to shout out the park because this is one of the only Six Flags parks, maybe the only one I can think of, that opens a few of their coasters early before Park Open. Today, the park opens at 11 a.m. Twisted Cyclone and Georgia Scorcher open at 10:30, which I absolutely love that policy. I think that's so cool. Coaster number 2 of the day, we're gonna get a walk-on ride on Daredevil Dive, a Gerstlauer coaster. This is a Eurofighter, so you can see the beyond vertical drop is amazing. You got the straight up lift hill and then a blend of inversions right after. It's a very enjoyable ride. I'm a big fan of this one. Here we go, straight up at the sky on Daredevil Dive. In my opinion, maybe the most underrated coaster in the park. Looking forward to getting back on this. Whoa! 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 Ah! It's so intense.
Literally.
It's so compact. Oh, it's so much fun though. Yeah, that mid-course. It's abrupt. Hang time. Whoa! Daredevil Dive is a seriously very fun coaster. It's so damn smooth. It has really good forces, some real compact maneuvers on that.
Yeah, it's very strange, but I enjoyed it. It's just kind of weird here, especially because the capacity sucks. Nothing like too impressive, but it was fun and smooth, and yeah, not too janky.
Yeah, I'm surprised how smooth it is. It's a lot of fun, actually. It's one of the best Gershaws I think out there, honestly.
All right, we're gonna get a ride on Georgia Scorcher. This is the park's stand-up coaster from B&M that opened in 1999. It's kind of a rarity these days now that Green Lantern is gone. Riddler's Revenge might be at the end of its service life soon. There's not many of these B&M stand-ups around anymore, and this is actually arguably the best one. It's not as big as Riddler's Revenge or Green Lantern when that was around, but it has some really good forces actually. Georgia Scorcher, everyone on the train but I's first time on this coaster. Even Evan, you've never been on this before.
Yeah, I don't know why I've come to this park for forever, but just never done it for some reason.
Oh, I can't wait to get on Goliath later. My God, I'm fiending for it. Woo! All right. Whoa! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! It's intense. Very intense. Georgia Scorcher is a deceivingly great ride, actually. I think of all the B&M stand-up coasters, this one almost has the best layout. Riddler's Revenge, it's massive, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of the same inversion over and over again, it feels like, dive loop after dive loop. This, you have a lot of inversions, but you also have some really whippy, kind of snappy transitions left and right. And during those elements, you actually do get a little bit of airtime, which on a stand-up coaster is rare. It does kind of give you that pipeline feeling a little bit. It's not better than pipeline. I love what B&M did to kind of revise the stand-up coaster. That being said, of all the OG stand-up coasters, I think there's a very good argument to be made that that is the best one.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just the seating setup is a little bit annoying, but besides that, it's actually a pretty fun ride.
I did not think I can enjoy a regular stand-up coaster that much. That was for sure the most enjoyable of them. At first I was like wincing and preparing to get hurt, but then it actually ended up being like a really smooth ride experience, and yeah, I liked it a lot, surprisingly.
Oh, I'm fiending for that. We're about to get on Peak Cinema next. Goliath is my personal favorite Bolliger and Mabillard hypercoaster, which I know isn't the most common opinion, but as a matter of fact, I think it's kind of a blowout. The closest one is Shambhala at Portaventura, which objectively, that one I could see an argument for, but here in the States, a lot of people like to say they like Mako more than Goliath. They like Diamondback more than Goliath. My opinion, it's not close. Goliath destroys both of those. Why? Because you have sustained flagector, borderline ejector airtime at the end of this ride. It's nowhere near as rough as people say. It is so intense. It has no mid-course brake run, so you're going full throttle the whole way. It's an incredible coaster. It's easily my favorite in the park, and I am so excited to get back on it. It's actually one of my all-time favorite B&M coasters as well. Skylar here is an absolutely massive fan of Nitro, but if I hear you get off this and say Nitro is better, I'm gonna disown you.
I don't think I will. I think I'll like this better.
There's been a cycle today. We walk out of line, go do something else. It reopens from a breakdown. People get on it, and then it just does this again. Block check. We're getting on Goliath. Here we go in the front row, baby, with the new colors. Here it is. It's happening. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Goliath! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Let's go, baby! Yeah! Woo! Whoa! 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 Yeah! Oh my God, yeah! Oh my God! Woo! Oh! Woo! Okay, we got on Goliath. Now, when I'm recording this clip, it's pretty early on in the video, but in actuality, it's way later on in our day because this thing has been breaking down left and right. As a matter of fact, there it goes right now with an empty train. It'll dispatch maybe a couple trains with people on it and then it'll break. And it's been doing it all day long. I cannot believe we actually managed to ride it. That being said, it was running absolutely incredible. Not the fastest I've ever seen it, but the airtime strength is amazing and it has the best layout of any B&M Hyper. The fact that it doesn't trim on any mid-course brake run is incredible. It's non-stop action the whole way through. And those last hills are pretty small scale, maybe even ejector, like I said. Just the strength of those, absolutely phenomenal coaster. And it was running pretty smooth in the front too.
That was awesome. I love B&M Hypers and that was a great one. It's probably like my second favorite.
Oh, an awful take, but it's not the worst opinion. I'm glad you don't like Nitro more.
This is a little bit better than Nitro.
A little bit, wow.
Yeah, that was really good. Really good B&M Hyper. I don't know how I rank them. It might be my favorite. I don't know. I don't rank things. What's more important to me is my potato chip rip. These are hitting different. Like these are better than any bag of Lay's chips out there. Like these are so good.
Was Goliath or the chips riding better?
Like honestly, they're like about equal.
So here we are walking through the park, checking out Georgia Gold Rusher, their new addition. This coaster looks really fun. Hasn't opened for the day yet, and honestly, I'm pretty concerned about it. It was kind of the reason we decided to come back to the park today. And as you can see, there's all sorts of weird equipment in the station. Doesn't seem good at all. Yeah, we didn't see that advertised anywhere on the website or app, so praying it comes up, but it's not looking very good. All right, we're about to get on Superman Ultimate Flight, the park's Bolliger and Maveyard flying coaster. It's hard not to be frustrated going by Georgia Gold Rusher.
Wait, hold up. Before you say that, is it open?
Is this closed too? Because we just walked out of the line for Goliath as well. Everything in this park is just breaking or something. Blue Hawk is not open either, yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we just came over here. We're about to get on Great American Scream Machine. Finally found an open coaster, for the love of God. Blue Hawk behind it also doesn't seem open too. There's like nothing open in this park right now. It's crazy. I mean, off camera, like I said, Goliath also broke on us. So we're just kind of scrambling to find open stuff, but this is at least a really fun ride. Show you guys it in action here. This is a Philadelphia Toboggan Company wooden coaster that opened in 1973. It's actually a fascinating ride because the first time I ever did it, it was one of the roughest coasters, maybe the roughest coaster I'd ever been on in my entire life. I'm talking Jackhammer City, but when I came a couple years ago, it was actually better. They retracted a lot of it and it was a lot smoother, and I'm glad they're taking care of it because it's such a historic ride. This is an American coaster enthusiast landmark. All right, Great American Scream Machine. It's a massive layout though. I like how it goes along the river over there as well. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! It's so big, it's huge. All right, here we go. It's running pretty good. Whoa! Oh! It's kind of just like a gentle giant. That's how I describe it. All right, airtime finale. Whoa! All right, there we go. Great American Scream Machine is one that I enjoy. I really appreciate how they're maintaining it. I don't think it's super rough for a wooden coaster, especially not one that was built in the 70s. That being said, it doesn't really have much force to it. The first time I ever did this, it was so rough, it was kind of jackhammering you, and that jackhammering almost gave you airtime. Now it's smooth, but it's just a gentle giant is how I describe it. It's a solid ride, but nothing crazy. Definitely not one of the standout rides in the park.
It's all right, but like kind of boring.
Yeah, no, I thought it was fun. I thought it was fast, but yeah, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's not super forceful, but it is pretty smooth, a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be, but it definitely kind of lacks some forces for me.
If you can believe it, every single thrill ride in frame right now, Superman Ultimate Flight, Georgia Gold Rusher, and then the Drop Tower, Acrophobia back there, are all closed. And none of them were advertised on the website or app, which is awesome. We had a pretty strong start this morning, but that was before we realized how much was going to be breaking down all day or just not open altogether potentially. And so now we are very much having a Six Flags day, unfortunately, but we got still quite a bit to look forward to in this park. All right, we're about to get on Monster Mansion. Also, we just met up with Dominic.
Hello, I'm back.
You've been in several of my videos before, but
Yeah,
it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. This is a weird visit for me. This is like my last visit to this park as it being my home park.
And then you're moving to Orlando. Monster Mansion opened originally as Monster Plantation in '81. This is such an incredible dark ride. It feels completely unlike Six Flags. Should be cool, and there's lots of upgrades as well. I am so damn excited to get on
I'm
this.
so excited, my first time. This is big.
Yeah, I'm all excited.
I'm so excited for y'all to see this. It's so good now.
Monster face, so smile for the birdie.
It kind of reminds you a little bit of Figment. It's so goofy. She looks good, better than I remember. Whoa, that's so awesome. Oh my God, it's so amazing in here. Look at all the fountains going overhead. It's so cool. It reminds me of like Tiana's Bayou Adventure. There's stuff all around you. There's stuff on the ceiling, animatronics going all over the place. Oh, look at that. Look at all the apples he has and the drool coming down. That's new too. Dude, this looks real good in here. Oh, that's new too. He's spraying us.
Stay out of the marsh! Stay out of the marsh!
Whoa, this is so cool. What? Whoa. They light up different. Dude, this was not like this last time. That's also all new. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It actually is really scary. Oh man.
Oh yeah!
Woo! And I'm glad to see you.
Yay, we made it out of the marsh. Oh my God. No bad things to say about Monster Mansion. The park is upkeeping it phenomenally. The animatronics are on a very impressive scale. It's got an ominous vibe. It's dark. The theme is dark. I'm actually surprised they get away with that, to be honest, and that doesn't scare away like a bunch of little kids.
The ride makes me so happy, man. I'm gonna miss it when I move, but it's like the things that they've done for the marsh this season, like all the backlighting, a lot of new sound effects. It's such a really cool labor of love, and I will forever applaud the park for keeping it in that condition. It's fantastic right now.
I didn't like it. It was too scary. No, I'm kidding. It was actually great. I really loved it.
I love that, and I just cannot believe that that is owned and operated by Six Flags. Like, they're maintaining that, and that looks
Yeah, that
great.
adds so much to it.
That's literally insane. There's so many animatronics.
In a lot of ways, I find this park not that great, but that ride honestly redeems this park in so many ways. It wouldn't feel out of place at a Disney park. It's one of the best dark rides out there, honestly, as far as just a boat ride. If you come here, you have to make sure that you do that.
So we're walking into DC Universe. There's two big coasters to get on, and we're actually walking by Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster.
Major investment over here. This is what we got in 2023, and it will never open again, and it's really, really funny.
Yeah, it's a shame. It actually looks like a great little family kids coaster. Batman the Ride is up next. This is the best version of this ride at any of the Six Flags, actually any theme park in the world. It is absolutely phenomenal. The park has done a lot of theming upgrades, so I cannot wait to experience
The
that.
theming's really nice now.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Batman the Ride opened here in 1997. Bolliger and Maviard inverted coaster. The park has stated the 1997 original experience is back. They've brought in a lot of the theming that they used to have here. Oh wow, look at all that smoke that comes up. That is awesome. The station looks great. This thing is about to knock me the hell out. I am not ready. It's a hot day too. Let's see what it's got. Oh boy. Whoa! Oh! Oh! No! Oh! Ah! Oh my God! Oh! Oh my legs! Oh my God! Ah! Ah! This is insane! Oh my God! That is unbelievable! Oh! Oh my God, that was unbelievably intense. That was almost too much. Holy crap. Best Batman clone by like tenfold,
Yeah,
actually.
I literally could not see throughout the whole ride, and then I was so dizzy after, but it was because it was so insane. It was
Her
so
drinking
good.
all that water is a testament to how intense
Yeah,
it was.
I was like,
I'm gonna say
I was
that.
freaking out, bro. I was like,
It doesn't
no
feel
way.
safe. Like, it's too
Right?
whippy. It's too whippy.
No, like, I was saying that's probably my favorite
Let me get
invert.
some of that,
That's
too.
my favorite invert.
I do think that this is like pretty clearly the second best ride in the park now. Like, I do think it's better than Cyclone with the way it's currently
I get it.
operating.
I
It's
get
absurd.
it. And next up, just across the midway, we are getting on a Riddler Mindbender, an old Schwarzkopf looping coaster. I've only been on it once before.
When it opened after its refurb, it like full hard stopped on every single trick
Oh,
break.
believe me,
It
I
was-
know.
It was bad. It's not as good as it was before the refurb still, I'd say, but it's still really fun. Like, the loops are, oh dear.
All right, so I left the Goliath line just to go check and see what was closed around the park. Twisted Cyclone, Superman, Acrophobia, Pandemonium, Battlefield Metropolis, Blue Hawk, Gold Rusher, and Goliath are all temporarily delayed or closed. More than half of the lineup here is closed or delayed, and Scorcher, Batman, Mindbender, and the Mind Ride all have 30 to 60-minute waits.
Oh yeah, Acrophobia's right.
Yeah, as we speak,
Oh, guess
Acrophobia-
-1. Oh boy.
This I'm pleasantly surprised to see is operating Joker Funhouse Coaster, which has been closed my 2 previous visits to the park, and it looks like a great little ride. This is a Chance Rides family coaster that opened in 2004. Very peculiar, very rare type of ride, and I hear it's down a lot because the drive tires that serve as the lift hill, whenever they get wet, it can't quite get the train up to the top. It was raining a little bit this morning, but I guess it dried up in time, so this is really exciting. Honestly, I can't believe this opened. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks that that's closed. Whoa. It's really fun. It's smooth. Whoa. Oh, man. And then drive tires boost back up to the station. So weird. It is really strange, but that was a fun ride. Genuinely pretty impressed by Joker Funhouse Coaster. That was a good time. Like, for a little kiddie family ride, it got really creative at points, the way it kind of goes underground. Super, super dynamic. I really enjoyed it.
That was wacky, and it's cool. It does a lot of cool things.
Wherever you go in this park, you can kind of see those little spikes for Georgia Gold Rusher appearing above the trees, and it's making me real sad that we're very likely not going to be riding it today. For the first time today, we've walked up to a coaster and it's not had a line, not had any technical issues. Dahlonega Mine Train. This opened in 1967. I do remember this being one of the worst aero mine trains out there. That being said, it's another coaster credit for the rest of them, and it's something to get on, guys. I mean, we're kind of running out of things to do, honestly. There's so much here that is closed or running with really bad operations, and it's been a mess, honestly. Let this be a testament to how slow their operations are. Skylar is asleep. Evan looks zoned out.
This is just how today is.
It's been rough. It's been rough.
After a nearly 7-minute dispatch, we are off on the mine ride. I do usually love these classic aero mine trains. I just don't remember this one being the best, but hopefully I'm proven wrong. Hopefully it's actually a fun time. There are 3 lift hills on this, which is pretty impressive. It is a very long ride. Oh boy. Speeds up pretty quick there. Oh, it is janky. Oh, wow. What is it doing? Oh no! Oh! Oh! Whoa, it slows down like it starts. Oh my gosh. Pacing is so weird. Ah! Oh!
What is it doing?
It's not good. It is not good. Oh, don't point me in the direction of that. Don't. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh! 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 Oh God, look at this. Oh! That was a really short second round. I don't even know what the point of that was. Look at all the weeds growing through the track. That's so funny.
Oh, God.
Oh! Oh God, no. Yeah, it was not a pleasant experience. They gotta get rid of that. It's one of the worst mine trains I've been on, honestly.
That sucks.
Here's another walk-on, finally, Acrophobia.
This is my favorite drop tower in the States.
Yeah, absolutely. So they recently repainted this and kind of did a little bit of a retheme as well. This is such an incredible ride. I'm so glad that they're continuing to maintain this. I'm actually surprised that also this is not one of the rides that Cedar Fair came in and thought, let's get rid of it, because it is kind of a problematic attraction. It's closed a lot. And it's no wonder why, because this is a tilting, stand-up, Intamin drop tower. It's good to see everything working on Acrophobia, including the tilt at the top. We're spinning going up, which means the views are really cool. Oh, it is really, really intimidating.
I don't like that.
Oh God. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. Release! Release! Oh! 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 Oh, Acrophobia really, really is a terrific drop tower, and that really boosted my spirit, I will be honest.
That was scary.
My whole body just clenches up. I can't scream, can't do anything, can't move, can't breathe. I'm gonna die. Yeah.
That's a fantastic drop tower. I love that to death. Finally something positive out of the day, feels like.
I feel like you leave your soul at the top of it.
You do.
And it just
You absolutely
stays there
do.
for like 5 seconds.
We're back on Twisted Cyclone. We came over to the back row. Let's see how it's warmed up. Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh, there we go. Oh, she's warmed up. Yep. Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Oh! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Okay. Oh, that was really good.
I'm glad we got a rewrite in that because that warmed up so well. I mean, even though it's small and kind of short, it's still a fantastic RMZ.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot better. I thought it was running decent in the morning, but it was like really fast towards the end.
fast.
Yeah, the pacing was really great this time around, and yeah, I
Except they
enjoyed.
stapled me.
Oh,
so
and
bad. It was terrible.
also I got hit with a pair of glasses.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
That's good. That adds to the plot. And this is your first ride today, so how was that?
It's running stupid good. It was really, really sick. The step downhill especially was like way more powerful than it
felt like a
usually is.
triangle.
It's really, really good. I know everyone shits on it for being really short, but the drop is really good. Like every element in it hits. It's really nice. I love this thing.
A little bit of a stronger end to our visit, which is definitely very much appreciated because this has been one hell of a rough day for Six Flags Over Georgia. This is my third ever time coming to this park as I said, I've had some good times here, I really have, and today there have been highs. Some of these coasters are absolutely amazing. These rides are fantastic, but the way the park was being ran today is some of the worst I've seen of any corporate amusement park in my entire life. I would also say this is exactly what people mean when they talk about a Six Flags day. I'd honestly liken this to my experience at La Ronde of all parks, which La Ronde kind of has a reputation for being like the worst of the worst for Six Flags. I'm going to do something that I have never done in any of my vlogs before, and that's at the end of the video, I want to actually run through every single roller coaster in the park and tell you what the circumstance was looking like, because a lot of them either didn't open or had a ton of issues. Batman the Ride, one of the more reliable ones, we ended up getting a really good ride on that one. Blue Hawk did not open today. Dahlonega Mine Shrine is horrible, but that one we were able to get on once. The operations on there, though, absolutely abysmal. I'm talking like 7-minute dispatches, ludicrous. Also, they're stapling like crazy on that. It's a mine ride, for Christ's sake. They're also stapling like crazy on a lot of other coasters in the park. Daredevil Dive had a late opening, but we did manage to get on it with little issue. That's a very fun coaster. Georgia Gold Rusher, their new attraction, did not open today. That was the biggest buzzkill, because we literally came to this park basically to experience that big new investment, and there was no indication that it would be closed on any of their social medias. That is absolutely unbelievable. I almost can't even believe the way that they handled that. Georgia Scorcher, that one wasn't a problem today, except operations were terrible on that. Oh man, Goliath, frickin' Goliath, man. That was so hard to get on. We did manage to do it, and it was amazing, but that was closed for well over 75% of the day. Great American Scream Machine had no issues. We were fine getting on that. Joker Funhouse Coaster had a massively delayed opening, but it was my first time getting on it. I was glad to do that. Riddler Mindbender didn't have any issues today, except that one was like an hour wait all day, likely due to poor operations as well. We actually ended up skipping it. You didn't see it in the vlog, and that's why. Superman Ultimate Flight did not open today. Twisted Cyclone, not too bad, but it did break down at one point for a very long time, but we did manage to get a couple rides on that, and that was a lot of fun. So all around, not the worst day ever, because there were some highs. I'd say the beginning of the day was pretty solid, and then the end of the day picked back up again. But this middle stretch, all the way from the first time we attempted to ride Goliath until we did Acrophobia later on, was some of the worst park day I have ever had in my entire life. You consider this on top of the fact that the last time we tried to come to Six Flags Over Georgia, they did not open for the last operating day of their season because it was a little bit cold and cloudy, no rain whatsoever.
That sucks, and I'm starting to think that like I have some energy I put on this park. Like I'm cursed. I can't have a good day here.
Yeah, I've been coming to this park for a while, and oh man, this was rough. I've had some bad days here, but this was really bad. I mean, especially between the middle part, the day like Mark was mentioning. I mean, like I listed at that one point when we were in the Goliath queue, there was like 8 major attractions closed. That's insane. And all the other attractions either had slow operations, which led to long lines, and that just doesn't make the day fun. I mean, it sucks because this park actually is not bad at all. They have a decent ride lineup. Park presentation isn't bad. It's just they can't get it together when it comes to ride availability, which sucks because if you can't do the rides, what's the point of coming to an amusement park? And so that's just the worst thing about this park. If they can get that together, this park could be really good, but if half the rides are closed or the lines are so long that you can't do the rides because of the poor operations, then it's not worth coming to this park. So it's just such a shame.
Yeah, it's weird because again, excuse me, this is my last visit here with it as my home park. I'm gonna miss it despite its flaws. Availability today was a mess. I still kind of can't believe Gold Rusher isn't open. The fact that like Superman and Acrophobia and Pandemonium, all those were down at once. It's like Blue Hawk, I didn't see it run once today, but it's really upsetting to what otherwise could be such a gem. I can see a really good future here with what this current Six Flags company is saying. They really want to invest in this property, and I really hope they can turn it around because again, what's here is fantastic. It just needs help in the availability and operations department. They've upped the food game so much more. It's just, there's a lot that's improved, but a lot that could be so much better going into the future, and I really hope they focus on it.
Yeah, I'd like to come back here at some point because I feel like it'll be better. You know, it's in a very transformative state right now, which wasn't very great for us, but it'll be great for the park in the future.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a crappy day just because of all the closures and inconsistency, but I'd like to come back here, like Sam said, hopefully on a day where things are running more smoothly.
Well, if you guys know me as Mr. Positive, I really don't like to do this to an amusement park. I want to help the industry, but this was really not a great look at all. We are heading to Fun Spot America Atlanta. That vlog should actually already be out, but yeah, we're really excited for that, and hopefully that caps off the day very nicely. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.